I hope this one finds you well and welcome. We are going to draw projections for a solid cone. Now we've been given a sample of a question here, and it says a cone of 40 millimeter diameter and a 50 millimeter axis is resting on one generator on HP horizontal plane, which makes 30 degrees inclination with a VP vertical plane. Draw its projections. Now we have three conditions to fulfill here. The first condition is we shall let our cone to stand upright on its own base on the horizontal plane, and therefore in this case it forms a true shape of the top view on the horizontal plane. And the second condition to fulfill is we let the cone to lie on the generator, and we draw the plan while it's lying on the HP. And the next condition is we let the axis of the cone to tilt at 30 degrees angle, that is angle of inclination with the vertical plane, and therefore we shall also be able to have the projection. Now let's start with the first one. We are going to draw the cone, its plan and its front elevation as it is standing upright. We are taking this one as the center of our circle, circular base, and now the radius is 20 millimeter because our diameter is 40. The diameter is 40, and therefore we have to draw a circle with radius 20. So we measure 20 and we draw a circle. That is our circle. Now this circle here is incomplete. We need to draw its vertical axis. This vertical axis will also assist us get the axis of our cone. Once we have that axis, we can say our XY plane can start somewhere here. That's our XY plane. Once we have the XY plane, we are going to divide our circle into 8 parts for us to get some other projections. So we can have your 45 set square, put it here. You draw this, come here and draw this. We can name so that this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Then we are going to project lines vertically upwards to meet the base or to meet our XY plane. So we project this. Project that. We have projected vertically upwards. There it is. Now we are going to measure our axis, which is 50 millimeter, so that we can get our vertex of the cone. Here it is. We have taken our 50. I come and put here. Once you have that, we complete our cone. We complete our cone. We join these parts. So that is the first condition fulfilled. The second condition, we are going to let this cone lie on the plane, lie on the horizontal plane. Before we do that, we can name, this is A, this is B and H, and this one is C and G, and this one is D and F, and the last one is E. So we are going to let our point to start there, and we can call this one as E. This is the starting point. So for us to draw it, we are going to measure EA because it's going to tilt, so it has to tilt. Okay, then we can measure E to O. This is O. So we measure E to O. Come and draw it here. Then lastly, we complete this. So we shall have gotten our cone, then we complete by joining. We have joined. After joining, we are going to carry EB, come and put it here. Next is EC, come and put. Lastly, ED, come and put. Then you can name E, this is D and F, then this one is C and G, this one is B and H, lastly is A. So we join to the vertex O. Once we have joined, we are going to draw a plan of this down here. Therefore, we have to project lines from this plan, then they meet the projection from this other side. So we shall project this. We project this. We project this. So we have projected. Now once we have projected this, we are going to project now lines vertically downwards from this, from here, project here, here, project once we have done the projection, we are going to name the points. Now the first one is 0, put up mark. Next is E, point E is here. Next is D and F, F is here, D is here. Next is C and G, G is here, C is here. Where is it? C is here. Next is B and H, B is here, B. Next is B and H, H is here, B is here. The next is A and E. So this is A and E. So these are the points we are going to have, and then we shall join. We join this. And this one again, you also join. Okay. Now once you've done this, we want to fulfill our condition number 3. This condition here, we shall have our point. Let's say we want to have this one as our starting point. We draw a line at this point that decrease, which is inclined to the vertical plane. So we bring our protractor there, and this is 10, 20, 30. Then we draw this line. Okay, we draw that line. Now that is 30 degrees. After having that line, we are going just to transfer everything that is here back here. It's like we just tilted the axis of this to bend this way. So we are just going to be carrying literally points from here as we transfer it here. So we shall start with the vertex from here to the midpoint somewhere there. So we just carry and bring it here. Okay. Then once we are done that, we are going to draw a line that is vertical. No, this is vertical. So we are drawing a line vertical, perpendicular, I mean, to the axis. How do you draw a line perpendicular to the axis? Very simple. You can just bring this, and then we draw perpendicular. So something close to that. Then you bring this line here. And draw it. Once you have done that, we are going to take this distance, bring it here, and bring it here. Where they join, it gives you one of the corners here and here. So we join this one and this. Next, we are going to have this line parallel to this line parallel to this. So this one and this one. So just draw. We transfer the points first. We come and take this first one. Here it is. Sorry. Take this. Okay. Transfer this here. Next, we already have that, so we take the other one. So once we have that, we are going to have lines parallel to this. From there, this line and this. Then we carry this distance, okay, bring it here and here. Next is this distance. this. Come here, here. Next is this distance. Come here and here. Then we shall join the points. So we shall join this and this. That this line here, my curve is not so much, not really good, but actually we could even use a French curve. Okay, but if you want to make it so that it's more accurate, it means you introduce some other lines, and that means you'll have to divide this plan in more divisions. So we can join this as well. So front. So all this that is what we needed as our projections. We have the plan, we have the front, we have the plan, we have the front, and we have this one here when it is tilted at an angle 30 degrees in relation to the vertical plane. Thank you very much for attending my class. Consider subscribing to the channel as we continue growing together. Have a nice day.